Let's do my recent favorite, deep frog split outside. While animals are dying, we now only have 3.8 to 4% of the living creatures on Earth is wild. The rest is us human and domestic animals. Surprisingly, the population of domestic animals is actually higher than the population of humans on Earth. Why? I just read a very disturbing article about why there are only 4% of the creatures on Earth are wild. So there's a French bulldog, which is a creamy French bulldog, wandering in the wild. And all the wild animals like foxes, wild cats, wild dogs, wild chicken, wild rats, wild turkeys, animals they were wild before, they're gossiping and making fun of this French little creamy bulldog. They say,
"Look at these little short neck, no neck, wrinkly, short leg, leather back. It's so slow. It doesn't smell nice, and it's just always impressed. It's always impressed. Why?"
Then they're making fun of the French little creamy bulldog that it's not going to survive in the wild, it's not going to last long, and behind the French bulldog there's a human. Of course the French bulldog is not going to be wild alone. French bulldog is very impressed and stunned, and it paused, and the human pauses and stops with it. It poops, then the human takes the poops and put it in their pocket. So that's how the animals understand the intelligence of humans and the dog. And then suddenly the human does something that actually nobody can tell what has happened. It's just nobody can tell how the human did different than a few seconds ago. So basically the human just clap, yes, ist very sweet. Ist the human does exactly the same thing it did just a few seconds ago. Suddenly a smell appeared, a smell of a rotten baby elephant inside a handbag that has been fermenting for maybe half a year with contamination with only harmful bacteria. That smell appears, and then all the animals, including the humans and the French dog, they freak out a little bit. No, they don't freak a little bit, they actually freak out. But it seems that the only things that survives are the humans and the French bulldog. They continue to live a beautiful life. They continue to just do the same thing that they've been doing. But all the animals just die. How the French bull, creamy little dog, is able to generate smell like this. And I don't know what kind of weapon it is, but apparently they have this mechanism in the body that is able to generate something that's so out of the world's harmful, that can kill all the animals except human and themselves. And now we still don't know which hole. No, I think it's very ignorant for me to assume that there's a hole that released this smell. We don't really know where this smell comes from, but we know that the source is the French bulldog, but we just don't know what is the dispenser system inside this dog. Okay, that's why there's only 3.8 to 4% of animals on Earth, they're wild.